Indiana state senators will vote on a bill to redraw the state's congressional districts. That vote is now set for tomorrow.
But will they have enough votes to pass it? Our State House reporter Emily Longnecker joins us live from the State House with a look ahead to the big vote. Emily?
Yeah, Ann and Felicia, that's the big question. Are the votes there? Republican Senator Mike Crider doesn't think so, and that's significant because he is the majority whip for the Republican caucus in the Senate. That means it's his job to whip the votes, to call folks before a vote on a big bill and convince them one way or another on how they should vote. He says he has not done that this time. Other senators, like Republican Senator Liz Brown, said earlier this week that she thinks ultimately that the redistricting bill and the proposed map will get across the finish line. One thing everyone agrees on, though, is that it's going to be close. Today was about proposed changes to the bill. Democrats offered 3 amendments. One of them called for the state to reimburse counties for any money they have to spend to get ready for elections under new congressional districts should the proposed map pass. All 3 amendments were defeated. Tomorrow's vote comes as senators have faced increasing pressure, both from Washington, with threats to support primary challenges to any lawmaker who doesn't support redistricting. At least 10 senators have also faced various kinds of threats and intimidation tactics in the past month. That includes Senator Crider, who says he's received 3 threats just this week.
When you get kind of bullied and threatened, if that tactic works, then you can expect to deal with that for the rest of your political career. And so I'm the kind of guy that if you start pushing on me, you're going to get a reaction. So I think you know, some of the things that have happened, I particularly dislike the idea that my wife has to think about closing the drapes and read emails that our house is going to be firebombed in the middle of the night, and those kind of things. And my kids and my grandkids and things are impacted by things like that. And so to me, this has been really a kind of a discouraging thing that we're experiencing this in Indiana. It's not been our style in the past, and I'm hopeful that it's not something we deal with in the future.
And Crider called this a bad environment to be in right now. And he said that after this is all over, he thinks that you're going to see a lot of lawmakers decide to retire because, in his words, they don't want to play in this world anymore because, he said in his words, they're pretty sick of this whole thing. I asked him if that also included him, and he said he wasn't sure. Now, Senate President Pro Tem Rod Bray said earlier this week that we're all going to find out together tomorrow where everyone stands on this and how this votes. We certainly know where Democrats stand. They are against the proposed map and this redistricting bill. So tomorrow it's really going to come down to how each of these Republican senators votes on this bill. Ann, Felicia?
All right, Emily reporting live for us. Thank you. Also looking ahead to tomorrow, we're told there is a rally planned there tomorrow ahead of that vote taking place.
Women for Change are asking people to pack the State House in purple for fair maps at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon.